Hi everyone. If this is the first time that you are watching one of my videos, my name is Hayden and I am a trans guy. So I made this YouTube channel to document my transition from female to male. It can also serve as a way to meet other people that are in similar situations to me, so I can build a community and have great conversations with people. But by making this channel, my family and my friends who I don't get to see often, they can keep track of what's going on with my life and what's going on with my transition. So I'm just keeping everyone updated on stuff. Yeah. So, welcome. The last video you guys had met my partner Brianna, and that was a lot of fun doing that. So if you want to see her in another video, just shoot me a message and we'll definitely bring her back into another video. Alright, so week 6. I feel like I'm going to be kind of redundant with stuff, but things are still changing. They're still happening, and whether that's the same topic or whatever, things are still changing. So, yeah. So, yes, I am still getting hairy. It's a thing. My stomach is continuing to get more hairy. I'm not going to try to show you guys because I know that my pasty skin is going to blind you all from seeing it. So there's really no point in that. But it is getting more hairy and yeah, nothing crazy, but it's still growing in. And a lot of it is growing in a lot darker. So for those of you who don't know, my partner is a cosmetologist, which is why I get to have fun hair. Although it's looking pretty sad right now, but I don't have time for it. She is constantly, looking at my hair, seeing if it looks good and seeing if I look like a mess. She was noticing that the hair growing in on my neck is growing in more, so I'm getting a hairier neck, which could mean things like I'm going to get a hairy back. When I was a kid, my brother told me that I was an ape because I had a hairy back and that I should brush my hairy back with a Barbie brush. Chances are my back is going to get hairy, which I guess is okay. I don't know. My calves had never really grown hair, but now hair is starting to grow in on my calves. And not a whole lot, but it's starting to grow in. Hair is definitely growing more on my thighs. And it's also starting to grow around my knees and on my kneecaps, which I never really had a lot of hair there. So hair is definitely still growing on me. As for my arms, again, my pastiness will blind you all. I'm starting to get like this little line over here, and hair is kind of growing in here. So on the sides of my face, things have been growing in like a little bit more, and it grows a lot quicker because I do shave my face because that's what dudes do. Don't judge. Yeah. So, but there are like some little stray black hairs that have been growing in, which is kind of cool, but it's nothing huge, I guess. But on my chin, there's still growing my little pricklies, kind of like a porcupine or a cactus. But anyways, stuff is growing, so that's kind of cool. But yeah, I think that's it for hair. There's not really much else. Yeah. Muscles, They're not growing because I'm not working out as much as I should. I have been working out a little bit more. I'm trying to figure out a schedule when I can work out. It's just a little crazy right now because it's the end of the semester, and I'm going to sound like a broken record saying that, but that's the reality of my life right now. But yeah, so it's just hard to find the time to work out. But my arm muscles are still getting more dense. They're really hard. It's kind of weird. And I don't know. That's probably because I'm using my arms a lot, whether that be stretching canvas and stuff like that. But I'm constantly using my arms. You can definitely see different muscles in my arms now, which is kind of cool. As for my upper arms, they are a little bit bigger, I think. I don't know if that's really just me wanting to believe that they are bigger, but I don't know. There is like a little bit more definition, but this lighting, it makes it really difficult to see because again, I'm really pasty. I think you guys can see my battle scars from my cat. I was carrying him and he fell and I was trying to catch him and he scratched me everywhere. But yeah, I don't know. Muscles. It's whatever. They're not big, but that's okay. I'm not really a big person, so it would be weird if I had really big muscles because then I would just look like a monster. Voice. It's still really hard for me to tell if my voice is low. I know that things are changing because I can feel it. It's continuing to squeak a lot more, especially when I'm really excited about something or when I laugh, or if I get kind of like frustrated about something. Anything that like tenses my vocal cords, it will just squeak. Puberty. Yeah. I get a lot of weird looks though, but all I can really do is laugh because it's kind of funny. And I've noticed when I sing, I'm not a good singer, by the way, but when I do sing, I can reach lower chords and whatnot. I can't really sing higher things. It's just mainly lower things. I've noticed that a lot when I'm driving and singing in the car, thinking that I am a rock star. Yeah. A lot of people, especially at work, a lot of people have been saying that they noticed a big change in my voice. It's people that don't see me really on a regular basis, so they're probably noticing a lot more changes than I would be. A lady that comes into my work frequently and very often, she came in today and I was checking her out and we were talking and she stopped and she was just looking at me and I was just smiling like, okay. But she asked me if I was getting sick. I was like, no, I'm not getting sick. And she's like, oh, you sound a lot different. I was like, yeah, things are changing. And that's all I said because I don't know. I don't really know how to deal with that yet. Social situations are kind of weird. I am still really stressed out being an art student. It's just a crazy time and I'm just stressed. So, but with that said, stress triggers a lot of things and I can get really low in certain aspects, but then I can have like these moments where I'm like up and high. When I get in like these low moods, like I just get so in my head and I'm just sitting there and I'm like, how can I do this? What is the next step? And I can get really testy with things and kind of short, not like short fused or anything, but I definitely just get really short with my words, and I kind of just shut down. But then I have like these moments where I'm like on top of the world. I can live a life that makes me feel complete and me feel whole, and that is so awesome. That's really great. And I'm not a religious person by any means, but I feel really, really blessed that I have this opportunity. All the support and all the love that people have been showing me and giving me has made it that much greater. And I'm really, really thankful. So, yeah, I will go from like completely high, on top of the world to like, oh my God, like, how am I going to deal with this next day? And yeah, I don't know, just emotions, I guess. I've also noticed that I've been really spacey. It's not really too big of an issue. Like, I'm still on top of things. But I will forget about something really quickly. And yeah, so that's not like a super big thing though. I'm still tired a lot. And it's weird because like 10 o'clock will hit and I am up and awake and ready to go. And I can't because I gotta be up early the next day. And it's like, I'm an art student. I'm supposed to be tired all the time. That's what coffee's for. I still get misgendered on a day-to-day basis. Like, it doesn't make me mad when people misgender me by any means, especially people that don't know me or people that don't know that I am transitioning. That's totally fine. But it's a totally different story when there are people who do know me and they do know that I am transitioning and that I am transgendered, but they will still call me she. I don't know. I don't know how to take it. Like, I don't know if they're just having a harder time grasping it. It's people that I see on a regular basis, though. And I don't know if they know that what transgendered really means. If they think that I am going to be classifying as a guy once I appear as a guy. I get misgendered a lot by them, and that's kind of frustrating. I mean, I don't know if it's intentional or not. I will correct them, and I don't want to make people feel bad by any means, but at the same time, if you know that I am trans and I am transitioning, all I really want is for people to respect my preferred gender pronouns and to just attempt to try to use those pronouns. So, social situations right now are just kind of weird. I don't know how to deal with it. I always knew that these social interactions would come, but I pushed it aside and didn't really think about how to handle different social situations. So now that I am out as trans and I am presenting myself as a man, people that knew me previously, especially when I was really little, they don't know that yet. Just the other day, there was this sort of awkward situation. It was my brother's death anniversary, and it's kind of crazy. Like, I still keep in touch with a lot of his friends from when he was in high school. And I know a lot of these people because I remember them. But there are some people that contact me saying, like, hey, are you Josh's sister? And that makes it a really awkward conversation to have. I try to avoid it and say, like, yeah, like I'm Josh's sibling. And it kind of makes it hard to avoid though, because then they want to know you more. They want to know what you have been doing in this past like 10 plus years, and they want to reconnect with you. situations like that just happened the other day. And yeah, it's just kind of weird, I guess. So social interactions are getting more and more weird, but it can only get better. I got to take my testosterone home. So that was really exciting. So yeah, today is Sunday. So on Tuesday, I get to do my first injection at home. And I'm probably just going to sit on my bed and do it. Because I can, in my pajamas. The clinic, they gave me like a little care package kit. And my nurse was really great, and she put like her number on the card, and she's like, if you need any help or have any questions, like feel free to call. And they're so great. I am really thankful for them. That was really cool. So I get to do my next shot at home by myself with my cats and my lady. So that's pretty sweet. All right. Well, I think that kind of sums things up. Yeah. Thank you for watching, and please give this a thumbs up. You can always ask me questions. If you just want to talk, you can shoot me a message. And I love meeting new people and talking to new people. So feel free to do so. Yeah, subscribe. Thanks for watching, you guys. Have a great week.